What's up, Chiefs Kingdom? So, Rashee Rice finally spoke out, and it's got everybody talking. After that controversial flag on Monday night, the one that nearly killed a huge Chiefs drive, fans have been debating nonstop. Was it taunting, or just emotion? Well, Rashee cleared the air. And his message? Straight up class. He owned it, explained what really happened, and showed exactly why this kid's maturity is catching the attention of the whole locker room. Stick around, because we're breaking down what he said, why it matters, and how it's shaping the Chiefs' mentality as they chase another Lombardi. You're watching Kansas City Chiefs today. Hit that like button, subscribe, and join the road to 5,000 subs. Let's rewind to that moment. Fourth quarter. Chiefs are up, but it's tight. One of those drives where every yard matters. Mahomes hits Rashee Rice on a slant route. Rice makes a tough grab, shakes off a defender, and flexes after the play. Nothing crazy, just raw energy. Then the yellow flag flies. Unsportsmanlike conduct. 15 yards. The stadium erupts, and not in a good way. Chiefs fans booed louder than they had all night. Everyone watching could tell, that was a momentum killer. Instead of first and goal, Kansas City was pushed way back. Reid looked frustrated, Mahomes shook his head, and Rice? You could see him mouth, "My bad." Fast forward to the post-game presser, reporters asked Rice about the call. And instead of dodging it, he faced it head-on. He said, "I was just caught up in the moment. I didn't mean any disrespect. That's on me. I've got to be smarter for my team." That right there, accountability. Something you love to hear from a young player in his second season. Now, let's unpack what that moment means, because it's more than just a 15-yard penalty. This is about growth. Rashee Rice came into the league with raw talent, size, burst, body control, but he's been learning the NFL's biggest lesson. Control the emotion, channel the fire. And he's doing it on the biggest stage possible, with Patrick Mahomes throwing him the ball and Reid trusting him with key snaps. That flag? It's a teaching moment. Reid even said afterward, "He's learning. We love the passion. We just have to keep it between the whistles." That's coach speak for, "I like your energy, kid, but we can't afford those drive killers." The cool thing? Mahomes immediately went to Rice on the sideline. No screaming, no finger pointing, just leadership. He told him, "Keep your head up. We'll need you again next drive." And guess what? They did need him. Later in that same game, Rice came back with a crucial third down catch to move the chains, almost like poetic redemption. That's what defines good players versus great ones. How you respond after a mistake. Rice didn't pout, didn't shrink. He got better right there on the field. Now let's look deeper at what Rashee Rice means to this Chiefs offense, because make no mistake, he's becoming the guy. Every week, you can see the chemistry between Mahomes and Rice building. He's turning into that dependable route runner that Mahomes trusts when the pocket collapses. His ability to find soft spots in zone coverage is elite for such a young player. And when he gets the ball in space, forget it. He's breaking tackles like a running back. That's why this penalty mattered so much, because Rice has been on the verge of becoming Kansas City's next offensive weapon, right alongside Travis Kelce. The Chiefs have been searching for a WR1 since Tyreek Hill left. Kadarius Toney couldn't lock it down. Sky Moore's been up and down. But Rashee? He's starting to own that role. Reid has even been dialing up motion routes and crossing concepts to free him up, the same design they used to run for Tyreek. That's how much faith they've got in Rice. And his apology, his maturity, that just strengthens his bond with this coaching staff. They know he's coachable. They know he cares. When a young receiver shows that kind of accountability, the team rallies around him. And in the Chiefs locker room, with veterans like Kelce, Mahomes, and Chris Jones, that kind of humility goes a long way. Now let's talk about how the fans and media reacted, because Chiefs Kingdom has been loud about this one. Right after the game, Twitter and Reddit lit up. Some fans were angry, saying, "That's a soft call." Others said, "Come on, you can't give the refs a reason." But once Rice spoke out, the tone shifted. Fans started tweeting, "Love the maturity," and "That's how you handle adversity." Local media backed him up too. KC radio host Carrington Harrison said, "If that's the worst thing Rashee Rice does this season, the Chiefs are in great shape." Even national outlets picked up on it. NFL Network highlighted his apology clip with the caption, "Young man taking ownership, Chiefs culture on full display." You can tell this fanbase loves him. The way he plays with heart, the way he's embraced Kansas City, it's a perfect fit. And honestly, this is the kind of story that makes the Chiefs locker room special. They're not just about flash and rings, they're about accountability and growth. It's why guys buy into the culture. It's why free agents want to come here. Now let's zoom out for a second, because this isn't happening in a vacuum. The Chiefs are in the middle of another heated AFC playoff race. Baltimore looks strong. Miami's flashy. Buffalo's unpredictable. Every possession matters. Every penalty matters. That's why this Rashee Rice moment is bigger than it looks. It's a reminder that discipline wins championships. Andy Reid's teams are known for composure, not beating themselves. And this year, with younger receivers and tighter games, Kansas City's margin for error is slimmer than ever. Rice learning from this now, in Week 8, could be the difference between home field advantage and playing on the road come January. And make no mistake, teams like the Ravens and Bills are watching every little thing the Chiefs do. They know how dangerous this offense can be when it's locked in. Rashee Rice cleaning up those emotional penalties? That's one more step toward keeping the Chiefs dynasty rolling. So when Rashee Rice stepped to the mic and said, "That's on me, I've got to be smarter for my teammates," that spoke volumes. Because that's the culture Andy Reid and Mahomes have built. They don't blame. They own. They adjust. They move forward together. Rice is growing into not just a playmaker, but a professional. And that growth, combined with his chemistry with Mahomes, is exactly what'll make him a key piece of this franchise for years to come. We talk a lot about stats and highlight plays, but sometimes it's these quieter moments, these lessons learned, that shape champions. And you can bet the rest of the AFC just took notice. Kansas City's young guys aren't just talented, they're learning fast. That's gonna wrap it up for today's show, Chiefs Kingdom. Rashee Rice might have made headlines for a flag, but the way he responded? That's what makes him a true Chief. He didn't point fingers. He didn't make excuses. He looked the camera in the eye and said, "That's on me." And that's the same accountability that built this dynasty from day one. From Andy Reid, to Mahomes, to Kelsey, and now to the next generation. The culture in Kansas City isn't about being perfect. It's about bouncing back stronger, and Rashee Rice just showed that he gets it. That's why this locker room is different. That's why players want to wear that red and gold. So here's to growth, to brotherhood, and to the kind of mindset that keeps the Lombardi window wide open. Because as long as guys like Rice are learning from moments like this, the future of the Chiefs is in incredible hands. Drop your takes down below, Chiefs Kingdom. Do you think that flag was fair, or did the refs overreact again? And while you're at it, smash that like button, hit subscribe, and join the road to 5,000 subs right here on Kansas City Chiefs Today. We've got you covered every single day, breaking news, rumors, and fan reactions, because this isn't just a channel, it's a community. From Arrowhead to your living room, it's always, always, go Chiefs!